pretty good skiing up there on Christmas Eve, was it?
Yeah, it was great. I just decided after I got off, I was like, I got a few hours before I have to do anything family related. So yeah, I made the drive up, which how lucky are we that we can live in a place where you can get up and do that. It was so busy up there. Love seeing the parking lot crowded, but I was like, I have this specific spot that I park, and there were not many spots left in that specific spot.
Okay.
So I was a little bummed about that, but yeah, the snow was actually really good. The 4 inches that they got, I think, were really necessary. Helped them out a lot. Soft snow, lots of people on it, but it was a good afternoon. My legs were sore and still are.
All right, well, maybe more people going up, perhaps burning off some calories.
Yeah,
just
a few,
maybe.
like a smidgen of like all that you ate. I'm still feeling it this morning. Typically, around this time of the morning, I get really hungry. Not even close today, so that tells you how much I consume.
You brought in like these molasses cookies, and so obviously I had one before the show because we always eat desserts like 4:55 energy right before we come on. They were good. They were dense. Like they are heavy cookies.
Heavy cookies.
They're only like that big, but you like bite in and you're like, there's a lot of calories in these, aren't there?
Okay, I was curious what you said. I don't really know how to take dense, whether it's a compliment or
No,
not, because
they were
I made
good.
those cookies.
No, I liked them. Had more than one. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe you are headed up skiing. If that's kind of how you're getting back in the routine this week, maybe you are actually headed back to work. But if the mountain is where you're headed, or any of the mountains, no new snow. Obviously, yesterday we didn't really see any flakes flying on Christmas Day. Could see a little more of that white Christmas feel late today into tonight and up into tomorrow morning for the ski areas. Not a major storm coming our way, but most of these areas looking good with some new snow, like Brian said, in the last few days leading into Christmas. Pretty cool to see all these places up and running before Christmas. Not always a guarantee this time of year. Okay, well, out the door, your forecast looking good. We're in the low 20s early this morning in some spots, but mid 20s by 9 a.m. We're into the upper 30s as far as the daytime highs today, and then cooling off pretty quickly to around 33 by 7 o'clock. That right there opens the door for some snow showers to move into the lower valleys in addition to our mountains too. So our next weather maker does roll through briefly late today and tonight into very early tomorrow morning here in southwest Idaho and the surrounding mountains. It will kind of hit everyone, but it's a quick mover, so shouldn't make too many major impacts other than just snow on the roads. The main thing is light snow showers for a few hours tonight. We do have a winter weather advisory, so again, because this storm isn't super impressive, we're not looking at any advisory criteria qualifications up here in the Treasure Valley itself, but down south in the Owyhees through southern Owyhee County, Twin Falls County, and through the Magic Valley, we are looking at the possibility for these areas in purple of seeing anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of snow, locally up to 6 inches. Timing on this a little bit later tonight into early tomorrow as the storm system kind of winds its way out of our area. So here's the beginning stages of this, mostly right now up in western Washington, kind of sending some snow into the Cascade Range this morning. It will move its way south and east as we continue through the day. So if you're traveling along the Blues, anywhere in eastern Oregon today, may run into some snow showers, and the lingering effects will be there as well tomorrow morning too. Looking at tonight, I think it's about 7 to 8 o'clock when we start to see the snow really start to fall. Again, light snow showers, but it's going to come down enough to possibly accumulate, and it should be cold enough that it sticks to the roads, to the sidewalks, to the grass. 1 to 2 inches or so in the mountains, maybe of higher elevations. Maybe you might see 3 inches in some spots, but we're not going to squeeze too much out of this particular storm system before it zips out. So as we continue into the evening tonight, head to bed, still maybe seeing some snow, but I think by the time you wake up tomorrow, we're in the clear. You might see a little bit of snow on the road, but other than that, looking nice and dry for your Thursday. We'll turn breezy tomorrow. Talking about snow totals, like I've said before, not very impressive. I'm thinking the general rule of thumb here is going to be anywhere up to an inch, maybe less than an inch for some spots along the valley floor. So not a major snow maker. Even for the mountains, we're just looking at a couple of inches, but hey, a couple inches of fresh powder can sometimes be a nice dusting on top of the snow they've had already. The heaviest amounts down there right along the Idaho-Utah border. So looking at your extended forecast again, today's high 38 here in the Boise area. Will cool off a little bit more tomorrow. Do know that Thursday and Friday it's going to be breezy to windy, meaning it's going to feel colder than it looks out there. Partly cloudy skies continuing Saturday into Sunday. Our next storm rolls in Sunday before we cool off and dry out, heading into the last days of 2018. Up in the mountains, again, we're talking a couple of inches of snow tops today, and then our next chance for some snow is Sunday. A few dry days in between, but it turns chillier, and then we'll see those overnight lows dipping into the single digits Monday night into Tuesday. Up in the mountains, highs there in the 20s to finish out 2018.
All right, you said Bogus looked good. We had the video of Tamarack with all the Santas look great up there. I saw an Instagram picture from Brundage that looked top notch. Sun Valley, I didn't see any condition updates, but I'm imagining they probably got a little.
Yeah, and they got those snowmakers